This is one very smart and which other word will I use for her? Sophisticated, very blunt words. Oh my god. Lady that I appreciate. Okay, I just love her for her sincerity and her honesty. Well, I believe she's still quite young because she's always like blunt. I believe with time she's going to like be, taming down with this her bluntness and whatever. So you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all guys are doing so well. So guys, I don't know how many of you saw that interview section Donny had on Channels Television where she said lots of things, she narrated lots of stories, and it now came to a point where I really want to talk about now is where she talked about her relationship, what she actually wants in a man, and how she wants to be very successful so she can give her children the type of life that yeah she and the husband would love, like giving them that type of life where they wouldn't have to depend on anyone for survival, and they'll be so comfortable and so satisfied with whatever they are getting from home. Okay, not necessarily that um they'll be depending on others, or but that whatever comes from herself and whoever she gets married to will be sufficient for the kids. They'll be content because like, oh, my parents are there to provide whatever thing I need. So that was what she mentioned. But the thing that caught me was when she was being asked about staying on the mainland or island, and she mentioned she would want to be in the island. And if a man, let's say she falls in love with a man, or she's to get married to a man who is residing on the island or the mainland, sorry, that the guy or the man would have to move to the island because she can't be staying on the island and move down to the mainland. That it really has to be the island. So you can see that the kind of life she wants is not a life of God manage this one. No, so it's not a life of green for anybody at all. So the kind of life she wants is that very soft life, where the parents should be able to like provide for the children, give them whatever they want. She made mention that she wants that situation, or she wants it to get to a stage where if the children are in a relationship, like they won't be looking up to the man like you're supposed to get me this, do that for me, because their parents can actually provide that for them. And I said, yeah, that's one thing I love about Doing. She will tell you the way it is, or she doesn't even like want to know, and she says her mind. But sometimes we all saw that in that house, that her saying her mind and saying it the way it is almost like brought her lots of enemies. But don't she always have a way of, she always have her way, she always have her way through the things, so many things. And you guys can hear that her banter with Sisi, that one, even concern her as long as she has, and come out to like say to this is me, this is not me. Everybody knows the long man doing now. So that is doing that interview section was just so beautiful. I watched it and I was quite impressed. And she's one lady that has a good command of English. She speaks quite so well. She speaks well. She's fluent, and yeah, that's I really commend her for that. I really commend her for that. So that's it. There are so many things she said, but that was where actually caught my attention. I said, yeah, of course. What else? What else? Everybody's hustling, everybody's trying to get there. You want to give your kids the kind of life, they will like, oh, they'll look back tomorrow and said, wow, thank God for my parents. I like, that kind of soft life. Then they won't have to depend on anybody or cry out to anybody for help, assistance, because their parents are there too. So there's nothing wrong in thinking big or wanting something big. So person should work towards it. So as they have set their goal and said, I'm not going to settle for this thing. So we wish her luck. So if you're coming for doing and you can't afford a place in the island on the island, my dear, please, oh, you have to double your hustle, because she said, mm-mm. Even if you have a mansion on the mainland, she's not going to go there with you. So, guys, there are lots of this period. Fast, so many things are going on. A thing about TB Joshua, but I don't want to talk about him. So fraud has come to respond. A lot of persons have been saying so many things. Perez said, wow, he can't believe all these things are about TB Joshua. The way people are going about it, it now looks as if it's everybody that is faking miracles. It now like it kind of indirectly on that God, yeah, miracles can happen again, that Jesus can perform miracle again. That was what Perez said. So fraud has come to like say, TB Joshua paid my okay, he said he paid my scholarship for the university, and he gave me 8K daily. So you guys can imagine that, 8,000 on daily basis. Then as at 2010. So he has come to write his own, meaning that this man you guys are like talking about was actually nice to me. Of course, everybody is going to say their own. Everybody is going to like talk. He may be the person, may be persons or people may be pointing at this person as actually bad. Some other persons who feel the person is good to them will actually come and say, no, this person you are talking about it's good to me, oh. Just like Emeka Ike. The wife at home was like, he's this, he's that. But his colleagues came out to say, he's a sweet guy, oh. He's this one, he's that. His PA came out to say, he's this one. So it may be that Emeka Ike is nice to outsiders, but those living around him is like, oh my God, this one no be a more. That kind of thing. So Fraud has come to like relate his own experience and said, look at what this man did for me. But that's not the end. Fraud's wife, Pharm Chi, we all know the beautiful Pharm Chi, married to Chukwemeka Okeye, aka Call Me Fraud, has taken to her Instagram page to like, oh my goodness, thank the husband, to like, oh my God, rain praises on him for being a good husband, for being the best husband, for coming into her life. Of course, you guys know that when a woman starts like serenading the husband, when a woman starts like raining praises on the husband, you guys should know that there is something this guy has done. But looking at it, you guys, we saw Fraud in the house. I don't think Fraud would be that kind of guy that would like not take care of. He's calm, he's cool, he's connected, he's collected, and his relationship with Mercy will tell you that he's actually a nice person. There are people that don't know how to maintain relationship, just like himself and Messi. He always say, Messi has been that friend, has been that friend. So there are persons that don't really know how to like maintain relationship. They always feel about, they don't know that it's the world is like it's dynamic, will change. It can always, as it's revolving. So I believe Fraud that we saw in the house, that's just him. He's a nice husband, he's a nice dad, he's everything good. And that is why Pharm Chi has taken to her story to say, render all these praises to her husband. And she wrote, I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for coming into my life, for making me smile, for making me laugh, for making me happy. I'm thankful that the universe sent you, and I'm thankful that you found me at Call Me Fraud. So she tagged the husband. So yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. That's what people value these days. That's what people look for. Everybody wants happiness. Everybody wants a peaceful home. And yeah, it's always good for wives, husbands to appreciate each other. Okay, yeah, because the person being there for you, being able to make you happy, because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Some persons can be so difficult that you wouldn't even know. So when you get those ones that are good, kind-hearted, oh my goodness, you just have to like always appreciate them, always thank them, and just watch them do more. Okay, yeah, kindness is can never be overemphasized. And one thing that is very good in life is gratitude. Gratitude, it mustn't be for the big things, just for the little things. That gratitude is. So we thank Pharm Chi for raining praises on her husband. So that's the gist. Guys, I have uploads. Go watch. Thank you so much. All right. I love you guys and do enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.